go. I think I was about 14 when I went into a snooker club for the first time, or snooker hall as it was then in Hatches, in Llanelli. And my friend took me in because he played a bit, and it got a grip on me. It's the same as golf really. Once you start to play, it sort of gets a grip on you. And after a year I got into the sort of club team, which was an exception that day. I was only 14 years of age. And of course it was great times for me. It's times I'll never forget. I always remember my first game. You know, the captain bring me off. I even remember the score of my first game. And that's going back quite a number of years. It was about 18 years, but I remember the score. I remember my opponent, everything, because it's a marvellous time for me. My first game for the team who were then, of course, my hero is the local team. So of course, there's this misspent youth which they always bring to snooker. But with me, I was always in trouble. I was like a little terror at 13 and 14. And of course, my brother and his friends used to hang about who were a few years older than me. And they used to send me in to pinch the apples and this type of thing. But of course, snooker brought me away from that. It took me off the streets. And it saved my youth without doubt, because then I used to go into snooker all every night. And of course, there was never any bother there. I just used to lose all my pocket money. I was a collier, I was in the colliery straight from school, and then I went on the buses conducting for a while. And then I went in the post office as a postman, and the last 7 years I was an insurance agent, like going from door to door and collecting money and this type of thing.
Was it a risk, a conscious risk you took when you decided to turn professional?
Yes, it was that, because I had a good job, like I say, with an insurance company, and quite comfortable. I'd sort of established myself in the job. I had my mortgage with them, and and my car on a cheap rate and all the fringe benefits. And I set up my home and my children. I had my mortgage. I was quite happy, really. But of course, there's always the big, you've got this money around the corner always. It's sort of dragging you in all the time. And I thought a few years about it. And who's to know it would turn out like it did? I could, most of the players don't make anything at all. They got to sort of scratch around for a living. There's only about 10 of the snooker players making a good living.